My name is Valent Sinkovic, and we will watch some of our races, some races that defined us, and it will be fun.
Yeah, I'm Martin Sinkovic and can't wait to see some old and some new races, and I hope we'll see some of our best rowing and maybe some of our worst.
Italy, furthest away
So
from you,
this
will
one was
be in
pretty
lane
special
one.
for sure, because that was
Sixth
our
in
first
Europe, quite a way
World
behind the
Championship
Croatians in
gold, and
Australia.
it was amazing feeling after.
Martin's fancy for
But
major honours
this
here.
year,
They've got some men who set the
2010,
world best
we won
time in Beijing.
3 World Cups, every World Cup, and we were favorites coming in the race. But as everyone knows, it was little big waves and choppy and everything. And fun fact, we couldn't even do the warm-up, because the warm-up was even on the worst condition than the race, so we just sat down and wait for the race. And some funny thing is that 4 of us thought that there will be no race, because we saw the conditions, we couldn't go.
Yeah, it feels for us when I was going on that race. I mean, in that time it was by my most important race in my career, and I didn't feel like I'm going on the World Championship final because of the waves, like Valent said, and we really thought that maybe they will postpone it or something, because it was really choppy and the waves were really bad, but it's a beautiful course. We really enjoyed the New Zealand. That 10 or 14 days, it was really special for us.
Yeah, we started that boat in 2009, and our first race we beat the Polish 4 times World Championship and Olympic gold medalist. So that was, I don't know, I can't even put in the words, because we were in a heat with them also, and we were young, didn't have any experience, first time in the boat. And we just came, okay, we'll do just max, and we'll see, we'll go to repassage and we'll see what we need to do. And then we beat them, and it was, I don't know, surreal feeling. It was really special. And the whole years in the quad, it was really nice. 4 of us were great, good teammates, and we were all the same age. 3 of us, except Martin. Martin was 1 year younger. But David and Damir and I are the same age, so we battle in the single, in the juniors every year. So it was really fun.
Yeah, like Valent said, that 2009, that race definitely defined us. For me, that was one of the really special races. I have 2 races in my mind. One in 2008 in double here in Zagreb on one regatta, where on that race I see that I could be the top rower, and that one, it was, I mean, obviously this one is special too, but in 2009 we didn't expect to win, so it was really something special. And for this race we expect for Germany and Australia to be our competition. We didn't expect Italy to be that fast.
Yeah, Germany was our biggest rival for sure. The whole years in the quad, and we had really good races with them. It was always close. They beat us in London Olympics, so they were the best when count the most. But it was fun. We also were really good friends with them outside of the rowing, so it was a really good rivalry. And I would say for this we passed the 500 meters. We just went really crazy at the start. We just wanted to have a lead and then survive the whole race. And we were just, I don't even remember what I was thinking, but I think we were just surviving till the end.
Yeah, definitely. It was really tough conditions, and the good thing is that we didn't think about that too much. We just row as best as we can, and we didn't think about that. It's a lot of waves and we need to be careful. We just try to relax as much as we can, and I think it was for us one of the best years, and really rode good that year. We were very satisfied with that, and it's really nice.
Yeah, and for these races, it was this lane 1 and 2 was a little bit less wind and less waves, so it was a little bit faster. And I think we were a little bit lucky because we were at the end of the program, and before us, the fourth, men's fourth, I think women's quads was even worse condition because it was in the afternoon. So as the day passed, it was a little bit better. And I think maybe if we were half an hour before, I think Italy would beat us because it would be even more spread, even more faster the first two lanes.
Yeah, I think Italy was first at the last 500 by a little bit, but then we start to finish, and I think in this time we knew that we will be first. Only we were thinking not to do some mistake and not to catch a crab or something like that. So in that part of the race we start to think about that, just to stay clean, and we knew that we will beat them because we had the momentum and everything. It was really surreal. Like
Yeah, and I remember I had a steering, and because it was crosswind, we go over the boys with the blade, and I was just thinking, okay, I will stay here. I won't go in my lane because it's too much risk. Maybe somebody will hit the boys, so I stayed. If you can see, probably with the blade and with the boat in the middle was the boys, and this was, I don't know, some of our best feeling, I would say. Yeah,
Amazing.
definitely.
Yeah.
First time, it's always special. First time is most special. Of course, after that, the Olympic gold is also like that, but this was really nice.
Really special, and I liked in Lake Carapiro they put the one different color buoy on last 100 meters. I really like that. So you knew that you have 100 meters more. So
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. That was really. I knew 100 meters. Okay, we are here in 100 meters, so it was special.
Yeah, and also it's special because it was first gold medal for Croatian rowing. We had one gold medal, but in coxed pair, and this was first in Olympic discipline, so it was special in the whole Croatia. And sport of rowing in Croatia, it was big, and we had a really big welcome when we came back in Croatia. It was really nice.
Yeah, it was our first World Championship in double, so it was pretty special. In beginning of the year, Valent and Damer had some injuries, so I was first part of the season in single. Then Valent came back, and Damer said that he will be out for the season, and we said okay, we'll sit in double and just see. Just to go through the season, and obviously it was great, and we stayed in double because we thought that we'll have more chance in double than in quad for the Olympic gold.
Yeah, so in the semi-final we broke the world record, world best time. Of course we couldn't imagine that we can go under 6 minutes. Our coach saw some races before, he saw it really quick, so he said, okay, if you want, we will go max in the semi-final and see if we can go under the world best time. And we also agreed that it's a great opportunity to do that, so we went max in the semi-final, and when we crossed the finish line, and we were waiting to see the results, and it said 5:59 something. it was crazy.
I think for me it was definitely surprise, and I felt great, but in the other hand we had mixed feelings because you have one more race, you have a final, so you can't go crazy. So you want to celebrate it, but you want to calm yourself down because you need one more race to get everything done. As you know, it was really something special, but as I said, I didn't want to think about it a lot because it was one more race ahead of us, so I need to calm myself down all the time.
Yeah, we needed to just stay calm, and when we come back from the semi-final on the pontoon, our coach come to the pontoon, and first what he says, okay, we need to calm down, we have one more race, and then he said, oh, good race after that. So, but it was a really big confidence boost for the final. We knew we are quick, we can go really fast. And we were really confident starting the final, and we did a big first 500. But the whole race was, I don't know, it's strange to maybe it will sound strange, but it was easy for us in terms of the feelings. Everything was going good. We were in front. We weren't that much fatigued. You know, of course you are fatigued, but we knew all the time we can sustain that till the finish. So maybe just the last 500 we didn't go like crazy. I think we could go faster, but we just wanted to finish the race. We already had world best time, so we just wanted to finish and be first time world champions in the doubles.
One of the easier. I mean, it's not. I think that's the internal feeling because we were tired. But when you go that much ahead of the field, then I think your head is better, and you're saying, okay, this is good, and you don't feel that tired. But we didn't expect to go that fast in first 500. We didn't plan that. It was just we rode really good that year, and it was going naturally, and we really felt great.
It's better to be ahead, definitely, but not if that means that you are dead after the first 500. So it will. You will feel that at the end of the race, but we like to be in front, to see the field, to react for everything the field throw at us. But at the same time, I don't know. Maybe as we are a little bit older, it's harder for us to be that much in front. I think when we were younger, we were probably more strong, or as you get older, you still have the endurance and everything, but strength and some things will go a little bit down. And I think maybe last few years we aren't that fast on the first 500, but it's okay for us.
A lot of clear water, yeah. It was like Valent said in the last 500. I think we had a little bit more in ourselves, but we didn't want to take chances. I mean, we have enough room and just to finish the race. I think if we would go to the end, maybe it would be like in semi-finals, but not much quicker. So I think in the semis it was a faster course. So I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's definitely special regatta for us, considering that it's a World Championship final, and it was really tough competition. If you look the crews who competed with us, they were the best crowd in the whole Olympiad, best doubles, and we had really close races with them. So being that much in front, that was all definitely one of our best years in general in rowing.
Yeah. Oh, it's special. It's always special with your brother. It's definitely more special than with somebody else. So I think for us it was really something. The whole year was special, and when we crossed that line, it was I can't even imagine that. And
it's crazy race for the second and third. When you are in that race, you are relieved that you are in front that much now, and not like that. Yeah, when we started to sweep, I had 2 times rib stress fracture because probably my body wasn't used to the sweeping. So I had for a long time the injury. We didn't throw for the whole spring, so we didn't have too much preparation before the World Cup, and it was strange to come to the World Cup, and we really didn't know what to expect. We did some training camp just to come to the World Cup prepared as best as we can, but we really didn't know what can we expect.
Yeah, I didn't even know how we take the start of this race. In pair, the start was really challenging for us, and we just wanted to survive that first 20 strokes, get into some rhythm. And I think the New Zealanders done a great job there. They went in front and they knew that we would have to do a massive sprint finish, and we weren't technically prepared for that. So really congrats for that. They had a really good tactics, and I mean after that we were sad because we had some issues in the finish. We went in front in the last 100 meters, but then we didn't catch a crab, but we did something.
Yeah.
We just lose everything, and I think that we could win that race, but we were very happy in the end with the result, because I mean, first race in pair, you were second on the World Cup in Lucerne. It's amazing.
Yeah, it looks good when you're watching on cameras, when you're watching on the TV. But in both, we definitely at that time we didn't have the confidence. We didn't have enough kilometers, I would say, in the pair. We were much better for the World Championship that year because we did really good preparations. But as Martin said, we definitely had chance to win there, but because of technique we didn't win. In double, when we had that much energy in the last 500, we would always win.
Yeah.
But in the pair, and I would say also in the World Championship, in the final, it was that epic race when Italy did amazing sprint. They were really fast last 500. But the last 250, we weren't that tired. We just completely technically failed.
Yeah.
And that's why we lost.
Oh, I mean, for the Olympics, it's not that good technique. But for the first race, I think we had only 4 or 5 weeks before that in the pair. So I think for that it's really good, especially because we never do seriously sweep rowing. So I think we did a good job, really. For that amount of kilometers, we did a great job, and I have to admit we were really confident after that race for the World Championships, because we had the World Championships was in the end of September or beginning of October, so we had a lot of time still ahead of us. So we were confident, and as I said, I was not happy because I think we could win that race, but we were happy with the things going for us for the World Championship.
Yeah, when you
Not good catch. Now I see my catch.
And we were a little bit short. We had that problem during the years, not just that year or just that race, just to be long. And one thing I would say, when we switched from the double, in the double it's much more stable. Everything is stable. You're going up and down, everything is stable. And when we switched to the pair, we expected to be that stable. You know, we knew that pair is much less stable, but we expected from us always to be stable. And when it wasn't perfect, we didn't row good. And I would say maybe till the end of that period in the pair, we just said we just need to stay relaxed. When it's not going great, just stay relaxed and be as long as we can be. And I think that helped us. That mentality helped us at the end.
But it was really hard to stay relaxed, especially when it's not going good. You're trying everything to go good, and it's not going better. So it was really hard to stay relaxed.
From us, we expected, okay, we are at the beginning of this, and it will go better and better, and that part was okay with us. But the most challenging part, I would say, that when we rode really good in Plovdiv, and we said, okay, we managed to do the pair really good, and then we expect the next year to start from that, you know. But we were always starting from the beginnings, and that was really challenging for us because we needed a lot of kilometers in the season just to start feel good in the boat, you know. That was challenging. In the double, we were going in the singles and then go in the double and everything is good, you know?
Yeah.
But in the pair we needed kilometers and kilometers. Yeah, definitely first race was the craziest. The heats were, you couldn't normally row, definitely. But I would say our technique and everything, we were always good on bad conditions. I think we were great on bad conditions, but you never want bad condition because everything can happen. And in the around 500 meters, first my blade fell from my hand, and it could end really bad. So that's why we don't like that condition. But we were always good on that. Probably I have to mention our coach, that is responsible also for everything, and we are with the same coach from the beginning. So he's definitely a big part of our success, and he's really good coach, especially for the technique. And a few more things. Maybe I would say that 2016, before the Olympic Games, we had some injuries. I had a quadriceps injury, and it wasn't the ideal preparation. I think we were maybe the worst in the 3 years in a big competition. I think in 2014 and 2015 we were better just because of the injuries. Martin also had the injury during the games, so it was little bit unsure everything. In the semi-finals we had really close race and we gave our maximum. And I think second were Norway and third was GB. And it was really tough, and we weren't that confident going in the final, that's for sure.
I feel it maybe 1 month before the Olympics. I start to feel a little bit pressure and nervous and everything on the games sometimes, but on the day of the final I was just happy the final is here. And of course I was nervous and I was pressured, but not as much as I expected to be. So it was weird for me because I expected to be more pressured and everything. But definitely when I see this picture when we crossed that finish line, it was most amazing feeling in the world. So it's hard to describe it because you are thinking about what will you do if you win the gold medal, and I just felt calm, not that much euphoric, but calm, and it was nice.
It's unbelievable. But when you cross the line and you are so happy, relieved, and then you go to the podium, you see our family was there, you see them, and then you need to go to the press conference, and then go to the village, to the Croatian house, and then everything is happening. And for me, the best feeling, I would say, it was the next day morning, when I woke up and I just said to myself, "Oh, I'm Olympic champion," you know, and I just laying down on the bed. That one for me was, I don't know, the best. No, it was close to me, but
close enough, but not sleeping with it because it can fall down or something. So, or you can hurt yourself really bad because it has almost half a kilo. So it can be dangerous.
Yeah, but it's hard to explain the feeling. Yeah, this really, as Martin said, when you cross the line, you don't know what to do with yourself. You know, you want to shout, you want to scream, you want to, I don't know, go in the boat. But and then when you cross the feeling, you just want to observe that emotions and everything. Just sitting in the boat and just smiling.
Yeah, it was different, but I have to admit it was kind of like a first because it was new discipline. It was something special from double to pair. So I mean it it was a little bit familiar for us, but it was great feeling too. I mean,
Yeah, it was like in Tokyo. It was closure of some chapter of our rowing life.